Okay, I am live. Okay. I think we are good to go. I think in theory this is going to work. We will find out together. Okay. Oh, where's my phone? Oh, there it is. Hello, Toby! How you doing, Toby? Hope all is well. I would love your opinion on the new ever-changing GIF in the left side of the screen. Let me know if you have an opinion on the speed of it. That is super helpful information. Hello, Flash! Hello, hello! I'm about to join my own live stream in just a moment. Let me join that so that I can see more information as it happens and see any gifts that come in. How are Toby and Flash doing? How are the two of you doing? Happy Monday. Isn't it so nice to see me streaming on a Monday again? It's probably been a while since my last Monday stream. I am going to take another crack at Staryu to start this stream. So, you're all right? Well, I'm glad to hear all right. I'm on the tail end of battling a headache. I feel like I'm at like... Ooh, you said a floating heart gift! I didn't see it on my screen yet because I didn't pull up my phone, but I've seen double floating hearts. Oh, I'm running to my stream. I've seen double floating hearts. Oh, I'm running. You heard me. You heard the echo. Well, now you know how bad the latency is because you heard the echo. You like the thingy in the left corner. Yes, that's good. That's good. I was hoping that would be helpful information for all of you. What do you think of the choices of the gifts? All of that stuff is very useful. And thank you so much to all the screen tappers so far. Very much appreciated. Looks like we've got 33% of the participants saying, no, yeah, it works. Very cool. All right, let's get to it. Pikachu it. Gonna be working on Staryu. I've decided to work with a different image of Staryu that I think will be more helpful. So we'll find out together, everybody. So I've already placed the starting point. I tried to be extra prepared today. So we'll see how extra prepared I actually am. Okay. Staryu, I don't know why it's so difficult. Maybe it's because it's such a precise Pokemon. Like, it's such precise geometric shapes. There's nothing organic about a Staryu, you know? Let me scooch that just a little bit. Hello, Michael. Nice to see you here. Hey, by the way, Michael, would you like me to open the box on stream? Because I have it downstairs. I can run down and grab it. Let me know. I've never done an unboxing on a YouTube stream, so maybe that could be fun. But I don't know what the contents are, so I figured I'd ask first. All right, so we've got a nice circle form in here. We've got 19 lovely guests tuning in right now. There we go. I've got this one in front of the screen. Up to me? All right, good to know. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that, Serena. Cramps be that way. Oh my gosh, they really do. I am incredibly grateful to say, I mean, the bar is so low when it comes to cramp pain, right? But I'm incredibly grateful to say that I've never had cramps that were so bad they made me vomit. I feel very fortunate about that. Definitely have gotten killer headaches, though. And I think that it was lunch that gave me a headache today. So, I ate some leftovers from a restaurant Kyle and I went to, and I'm becoming such a curmudgeon in my old age of 33. I'm starting to feel like I can't stand going to restaurants where the music is too loud. I don't care if it's live music. I don't care if it's recorded music. If I want to sit down and eat a meal, I'm a talky person. You guys know this about me, right? I live stream and I talk just as much in real life. I swear, I'm a big chatter. And if I have to scream until my voice is hoarse in order to hear the person across from me, not having a good time. Negative points, bonus negative points for if the restaurant is too dim, you know? Yeah, and I like people watch it too. Yeah, I'm with you there. I don't know, it's kind of sensory overload, you know? I could guess, yes, I could guess some of them for sure, Michael. All right, we got 17 viewers tuning in and 7 people have liked the stream so far. Thank you so much to everybody who has double tapped that screen. Assuming it works for you, let me know if it doesn't work. I'd love that information. Some of you may not be watching on mobile, so tapping your computer screen might just be putting fingerprints on it. I wouldn't recommend that. To anyone just now tuning in, my name is Jane. I am Princess Etch. I am a professional Etch A Sketch artist. I'm a little bit less tongue-tied than I was yesterday so far. That's good news. And I am Etch A Sketching Staryu. If you want to know what being a professional Etch A Sketch artist means, I highly encourage you to check out my YouTube channel. It's got all the more details there. Let me... do not disturb. There we go. It works! That's fantastic news! Huzzah! We're almost 50% like rate. That's pretty good so far. Okay. Working away on the perimeter of Staryu's body. So yeah, that's my big hot take, is I don't like loud restaurants. In fact, there was a restaurant, they had like quadruple negative points. There was this trendy restaurant where Kyle and I used to live. I'm gonna put it on blast. I don't know if I'm gonna mention it by name. I'll just allude to it vaguely. So they had bands on Fridays, so we never ate on Friday. We never went to that establishment on Friday. But then they also had artisanal ketchup, and I feel like I've spoken with all of you about artisanal ketchup recently. It's gross. It's gross. Heinz figured out the Krabby Patty secret formula, and it's perfect. We don't need artisanal ketchup. It absolutely obliterated the French fry experience. And of course, this was one of those places where French fries were like $7 on the side of like a $22 burger or something. To black, an Etch A Sketch drawing, you can see, I don't know if you're asking how much like an Etch A Sketch to purchase costs. You could get them at like Target for $6, but you'll see a little GIF that's playing underneath the Etch A Sketch drawing to the left of my face that shows if you'd like to guarantee your request, you could do so with one of those gift options. I'm really trying to push for those US gifts. So I'm offering better rates for them because you're getting, all US viewers are getting like nice introductory rates. Hey, that's what's up. We got 28 people in the room. Welcome to all the newbies here. How many of you have never been in a stream before? Yeah, it's $6 to buy an Etch A Sketch of the size I'm using right now. I highly recommend you go to Target. Target often has sales as well. To anybody here who is interested in purchasing bulk Etch A Sketch, I know some of you like to buy Etch A Sketches to use. This might be of interest to Flash. They have a sale back at Target again. I'm going to be placing an order soon where it's like the buy two get one. So I usually order 9 Etch A Sketches at a time. And right now the quality of the Etch A Sketches they have is pretty good. So I recommend those who are interested in doing the bulk orders. Oh, and I know, Brazil. I tried to send an Etch A Sketch to Brazil a few years ago. It is literally the only package that I have ever sent that got lost in the mail. And it cost me $25. I just threw $25 in a perfectly good travel Etch A Sketch right into the garbage. It was forever lost. I did the best I could to try to send one out to someone in Brazil, but I went so much back and forth with them in a desperate attempt to try to get their address correct because the post office website was not accepting it. I spent so much. It was like no good deed goes unpunished. So because of that, I unfortunately do not send packages to Brazil anymore. After wasting all that time, energy, and effort, and it was hours I was spending trying to wrestle with the post office website and talking to employees and going through forums, like the whole thing. It's a real bummer. So it's good question. So you don't have to send in USD. You'll notice if you send a super chat, it will be in one of like 4 different colors, and the color corresponding to the number that you see when it shows the super chat options, that will be the equivalent that will get you one of the 3 options. So if you send in local Brazilian currency, the super chat will be color coded in a certain way that will be the equivalent of its like US dollar value. So like if you send something the equivalent of $2 US, it will be that shade of blue. I don't know what 30 degrees Celsius is, but that sounds incredibly hot. I know that even like in the 20s it can be pretty warm, so it's not that hot out here. I think today it was like in the 50s, and that's Fahrenheit, so I don't know. The teens in Celsius? Wow. Doing a little stretch. Feels good, actually. Yeah, I would recommend looking on online marketplaces for sure, because I know that it's hard to get stuff in Brazil. I did my best when I tried. You know, one new occupational hazard of living in this new house, everybody, is I never know when Kyle is home from work now. Remember how we could always hear the garage door opening? And that was like the signal that Kyle was home? There is no more garage door opening sound because we don't have an attached garage at this house. And Kyle doesn't even park in the garage, but we do have a garage. It's just incredibly tiny. So Kyle will just surprise me. He'll just walk into my office now and I'll have absolutely no clue he was home. It scares the crap out of me. So, new adjustment period, I suppose. For those who don't know who Kyle is, that's my husband. You might also notice that I pretty much never wear the ring, and it's because I don't like wearing rings while I'm making art. You'll notice that it's pretty rare for me to wear the ring, and it's also because, like, with temperature fluctuations, I've had to fall asleep with my ring on before because I just couldn't take it off my finger. And I know that's a pretty common thing. Yeah, USA. I think the trade agreements between the US and Brazil are just not that great, unfortunately. I have to put a bell on Kyle. I like that suggestion. Maybe that could be the call sign for when Kyle appears. Just everybody drops bell emojis. Alright, I'm trying my darndest to do a good job with this Staryu today. This is like at least my third attempt to try to get a Staryu that's satisfactory enough to add to the decks. I feel like I've got to work to catch them. Like, the first two escaped, you know? The wild Staryus fled before I was able to do a number on them. It is currently 6:34 p.m. I am broadcasting from the Baltimore region of the United States, which is the East Coast. Your cats know when your husband's home before you do. They run to the door. Aww. That's cute. That's a really cute signifier of your husband's home. Good kitties. So I used to have a cat that was very, very close to me. A very special cat. His name was Pumpkin. And Pumpkin was like a dog in a way. He was the cutest cat. Just super friendly and gregarious. Loved people. All people. Strangers, friends, family, anyone. He was super cuddly. And he would always, when I came home from school, his nose would be right at the corner of the door. Like, I'd open the door and there was this little bench next to the door, and as soon as I opened the door, his nose would start poking right out. And he wouldn't try to run away. He just wanted pets because he was an indoor kitty, and he didn't really try to escape. He had on one or two occasions, but I think he decided the world really wasn't for him. And he was such a good kitty, and I would always, as soon as I opened the door, like, a perfect welcome, right? It's just such a, like, nice little, especially after a long, hard day at school, you know? Like, a nice little serotonin boost. Do any of you have pets that you are friendly with? And by the way, thank you to everybody for double tapping that screen. We have 20 likes on the board already. That is quite impressive. Those are a free and wonderful and fantastic way to support not only me, but your favorite streamers here on YouTube. Thank you, Eminem. We've just got an endorsement from the Eminem. He loves my sketches. Thank you. You have 2 chickens as your pets? That's cool. I used to have chickens on our farm when I was growing up. They were cool. They weren't incredibly affectionate. I find that most, especially farm animals, are not really affectionate, you know? Can we, That is a weird sentence, Bite. I need more explanation before you get banned, because that sounds really sketch. To Dragon Bird, yes, I am capable of drawing a bird, but right now I'm working on this Staryu. I'll open up requests when I finish it. I might do a free request, but we'll have to get to a like goal. I can do... Here. Right now, we are at 22 likes. I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes. Now, that's not a long time, but if we get to... Thanks, Bite, thanks, Michael, for taking care of whatever Bite was saying. I missed it, and I'm grateful for it. I'm going to put 10 minutes on the board. If we could get to 37 likes in the next 10 minutes, then I will do a free request from the chat. There are free requests, but I do them only on occasion. I prioritize the paid ones, but I do free requests as well. But we got to get to the 37 likes in the next 10 minutes. You'll hear the timer go off. So it's currently 6:37. How fun is that? There we go. I'm already more satisfied with this Staryu, but I feel like I can tell that all of my lines in this rendition are very, like, not confident. Yeah, I'll do a free request if we get to 37 likes. But we gotta do it in the next 10 minutes. There we go. You're mostly a digital artist? Do you have a time lapse of one of your arts? That's cool. Do you post your time lapses here to YouTube? I work digitally as well. In fact, just today I was working digitally. I'm working hard on my newest holiday card design, and I have a very exciting announcement about my holiday cards. This is the 10th anniversary. What's up, Frida? Nice to see you here. Welcome. It's one of your old OCs. Very cool. But it'll be my 10th holiday card. Does anyone here have the first 9? I know that some of you have many of them, but I don't know if anyone here has the original 9. I'm very curious to know. Because this will be number 10. And, good question to King. I am working on Staryu. It will eventually be a Staryu. It is hard to tell in the beginning, though. I guess it helps that it's not a jewel in the front. Thank you, Claire. I'm very excited. This is a tradition I started in 2015, so including 2015, this will be the 10th card. And I can't believe it. Like, so much has changed in my life in those 10 years. I'm excited. Yes! You want me to sing the Pokemon rap? Well, I guess that probably won't demonetize me. I always start with, so there's this business that Kyla and I used to pass a lot that it had the word Sea King in it, S-E-A and then space K-I-N-G. It was like Sea King Restaurant. Every time I saw it, I'd look at Kyla and go, Ski. How does it go? Sea King, Porygon, Dragonite, Ghastly, Ponyta for Porygon, Poliwrath, Butterfree. And I would just say that to him every time we passed the sign. I don't know if I could do the full Pokerap by heart, but if there's background music, I could probably get into the, like, the flow of it. Charmeleon. Wartortle. You can't even think of doing that. Seeking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly, Ponyta for Porygon, Poliwrath, Butterfree. I think it's like Nidoran, Magnemite, something, Beedrill. Graveler, Voltorb, Gloom, we're almost home! Okay. I'm finally beginning the legs of Staryu. This is gonna make or break the drawing, everybody. Okay, so we're starting with that line here. I'm trying to smooth lines out as I go. We are at 27 likes. We are 10 likes away. And we are at 6 minutes left, so pretty good progress. 5 new likes on the board. The rap has been stuck in your head for a week, but only the melody because your memory's awful. Oh, well, you've been watching the OG Pokemon series, right? So it's probably been playing the rap at the end of the episodes, huh? Okay. There we go. $40 viewers right now. My goodness, are we gonna get to that big 5-0? If any of you are first-time viewers here, I'm working on the Pokemon Staryu. Share with me your least favorite water Pokemon, or your favorite. Just predicate if it's favorite or least, you know? Okay. So I'm not committing entirely to closing each of the Staryu appendages yet because I'm trying to make sure that the spacing is correct. I'm already so much more happy with the Staryu than the last one I did, so we're off to an excellent start. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Okay. That's pretty good. I'll leave that part there. Shellos. You have a 9-hour day at school? This is a long school day. Whew. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. So I taught myself how to draw in an Etch A Sketch when I was a kid. I was 4 years old when I first picked one up. I would visit my grandma on the weekends, and I would be very bored, and she wouldn't let me watch TV, which is what I wanted to do. So to pass the time, I just picked up an Etch A Sketch, and I just tinkered with it, really. This was back in the 90s, before I even knew that there were other people that could do this. And when I started, I wasn't good at it. I was just tinkering around. I started with staircases and very simple things. Very blocky shapes, and then eventually I started experimenting further, and before I knew it, I was really starting to draw pretty detailed stuff, and it wasn't until I was in middle school that I realized that other kids did not obsess with their Etch A Sketch. Thanks for popping in, Black. There we go. So it's definitely one of those things that I just kind of fell into over time. We're at 29 likes. If we get to 37 likes in the next 3 minutes, we have 3 minutes to get to 37 likes, then I will do a free request from the chat that you get to vote on. So if you would like your request to be done for free, make sure to double tap that screen. Just taking a little sip of water. Now you're eyeballing the Etch A Sketch in your room. Hey, I'm glad to hear you have an Etch A Sketch. If you ever want to see any type of Etch A Sketch content, you've come to the right place. We have 2 minutes and 38 seconds left on this. See, this is where the proportions got funky, huh? I gotta think about this for a sec. So I'm going to cheat just a little. I think what I just did is okay. There we go. Okay, now I'm feeling more confident. Mods, can you do what you need to do with Christian? I'd appreciate it. Thank you, Frida. Can you actually... No. We gotta ban people who do that. We gotta completely hide them. I don't want anyone to think it's appropriate to try to bait me into saying inappropriate things. That's an immediate ban if people try to trick me. That's fine. I figured I'll take care of it. It's fine. There we go. We're at 33 likes. There are only 4 likes left in 1 minute and 24 seconds. If we get 4 more likes... How many of you are first-time viewers here? Let me know. Yeah, it's cool. That one specifically really bothers me, and I think that's why I actually had the word, hey, Jay and Gooby are first-time viewers. On TikTok, I had the word knee blocked for that specific reason, because people weren't really using the word in like in an innocuous way, you know? We're at 50 viewers, 35 likes, 2 likes to go in 38 seconds. If we get 2 more people to double tap that screen, I will put up a poll for you to vote for a free drawing for me to do next. Thank you for subscribing. That's very kind of you. While I continue working on this here Staryu. Now this stream's been going for a little bit. I don't know exactly how long. Somebody out there knows probably. Welcome back. We're at 36 likes and we got 13 seconds left. Oh, All we got is one more like, everybody. We need 10 seconds to get one more person to double tap the screen. One more person. 3 seconds left. Oh my gosh, this is heartbreaking, everybody. Oof. That's unfortunate. Oh, it just skyrocketed. I saw it skyrocket to 43. Okay. I will accept that. I will accept that. There might have been a delay. We're good. We're good. Okay. Thank you, sis. I appreciate that. All right. Now is your time to leave suggestions for what I should Etch A Sketch next, okay? So I'm going to keep working on this Staryu, but now's the time to share in the chat what you'd like me to etch next, okay? There we go. Now we're getting some good suggestions. I'm putting up a new poll. Thank you, everybody who participated in the last one. I'm going to select 4 options at random, okay? I'm reading the chat. Okay. Keep those comments rolling in. I'm reading and I'm reading. Okay. One more option I'm going to take at random. Alright, I've selected 4 options completely at random. As a reminder, if you would like to guarantee that your drawing is made, you always have the option to do so. If you check out right over there. That's how you can absolutely choose. So good luck with all those votes. And apologies if I did not select your option. Please understand I selected 4 completely at random. I'm going to continue working on this Staryu, and by the time I finish the Staryu, I will end the poll. So you get to vote as I work on this Staryu, okay? That's the duration of the vote. Thank you again, everybody, for your lovely suggestions. Pulling up the reference photo again. There we go. A lot of people ask me this question, so I figured I would answer it. I am looking at a reference photo that is currently on my computer monitor in front of my screen. Thank you, by the way, everybody, for your lovely double screen taps. Kirby Wom? Kirby Wom? Really? You guys, we got a Wom. Wom's in the chat. Wom's in the chat, baby. Someone please screenshot this moment for future posterity. That makes me very happy to see an accidental Wom. If you want to learn more about Wom, !Wom for information. It was a typo of wow, but I will accept a typo of 1. That's really great. The most important question I've ever been asked: what are my thoughts on potatoes? Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. I love potatoes. I eat them often. I've got a very dark joke. How many potatoes does it take to kill an Irishman? 0. Is that too soon? Too soon to refer to the potato famine? That's my, like, darkest joke that I tell, that I'm comfortable telling on the internet. And I also feel like I could tell it because I got Irish in me. You say that every time too? Yeah! And now you can buy Wom stickers. So it's so great. We got a Wom typo. That was the highlight of the stream today. You know what? I'm going to do... There we go. You accidentally lore dropped. We love to see it. We absolutely love to see it on stream. An organic Wom. It's been a long time since our last organic WOM. Thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate that. What's your favorite Pokemon, Rebecca? Share your favorite Pokemon in the chat. If you want to know mine, you could do exclamation point favorite Pokemon. Also, I did set up an exclamation point for skeleton. So now when anyone ever asks, like, what is the biggest? That would actually be a really good follow-up too, like biggest drawing. Can a moderator add that to my to-do list to do a ping for like biggest art or just exclamation point biggest? That would be fantastic if a moderator could add that to my to-do list. You've asked over 200 people that question. 99% of them say they love potatoes. Who's the 1% that doesn't? Are they like gluten intolerant? I assume there's gluten in potatoes. Who doesn't love potatoes? Potatoes are delicious. Alright, making progress on the Staryu. I think it's got a few minutes left, and once I finish the Staryu, whatever is winning in the poll will be drawn next. So make sure to cast that vote. Mashed potatoes are delicious. Those might be my favorite form of potato. I'd have to think about that. Almost done with the line art for the Staryu. What I might do is set the Staryu aside and do some background work on a future stream so that I can cross it off my Dex to-do list. I have to finish the details on this leg of the Staryu next. And then I'll be good. Kirby is currently winning, but there could be an avalanche of votes for another option, so you'll see. Three of them said they didn't like them. One had a bad experience with a green potato. One was due to texture, and there was one due to the taste itself. I like that you're collecting data on this. Very interesting. I imagine you have like a spreadsheet and that you post YouTube videos about your findings. I assume you're just pulling random YouTube live streamers? By the way, for those of you who did find your way here by scrolling, how is the rest of the stream landscape right now here on YouTube? How is it on YouTube Live? Tell me what your experience is like. I would love to know. Alright, we are going to... You put a whole Wikipedia page at one of your comments? I don't think those would fit here on YouTube. There's like a character limit, isn't there? You played a I don't know what that is, Stardust. Jay, you say it's terrible. Thank you, Mariana. I appreciate that. There's too much brain rot. Yeah, I've seen a lot of brain rot on YouTube Live. Little bit of them are boring. It's a Kahoot. Oh, I know the Kahoots. Yeah, I did a Kahoot once. A lot of people wanted to join in, but I had a very specific Kahoot. But I know a lot of people would be interested in me hosting future Kahoots, so maybe we'll have to do that again. We've got a lot of people who are playing that game. That's funny. You get people begging for money and then TikTok kids. Yeah, I understand that. All right, I'm going to set this aside for now, and we're going to work on the next voted thing. And I think I have the perfect Etch A Sketch for the next subject matter. A nice pink Etch A Sketch. So I will be switching out the Etch A Sketch in just a moment. Now this one does have thicker lines. So let's see if I can find a certain version of Kirby which would lend itself okay to thicker lines. Because I do like using my Etch A Sketches that have like thinner line quality generally. But that's okay. Okay. That is very strange, Jupiter. You really never know what you're going to get on YouTube Live. It's like live stream roulette, eh? Cat brain rot is your favorite genre. I've been seeing a lot of cat brain rot lately. I do enjoy that genre myself. I love watching the cats just get obsessed. All right, let me pull up a quick... Hey, speaking of Kirby, hopefully you guys can hear the music. That's perfect timing. I'm pulling up some reference photos. Bum, 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 boom, bum, 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 boom, bum. Alright, I think I'm gonna do Sword Kirby, because a lot of people wanted the Link Master Sword, and at least this one's got a sword too, so. Gamblers, brain rot, and people rage baiting. That sounds like the other platform too! Although they banned gambling, but then people just do claw machines, which is also gambling. Like, they're just going to arcades. That's literally also gambling. Or opening packs of Pokemon cards. I guess humans are just full of base instincts, right? We like watching other people take risks, and we just get to, like, sit and watch. You saw a repeated clip of a lady feeding a monkey in clothes dragon fruit. Alright, I'm drawing Kirby next. We're going to end this poll. Thank you, everybody, for your votes. It looks like Kirby won by a landslide. Tanjiro was second place, though. That's pretty good. Kudos to everybody who voted. In the meantime, I'm going to continue doing my etching and my sketching of Kirby. So, let's see. I'm going to start over here, because we've got Kirby with the hat and a sword. So we're starting right here. It's me! I don't know what "it's me" means, but it sounds positive. Okay. Is this a good spot for it? Scooch it just a little bit to the right. Okay. If you scroll a little in the live stream, you quickly stumble upon the cringiest possible stuff on Earth. I hope I don't fit that bill, but I might. Oh no. That is a very strange comment, Todd. Just a random person, but from the whole YouTubers, VTubers, streamers, there's a curiosity thing. And the first person to ask if you're a YouTuber, though. Ah! Yeah, so you ask around to a lot of different communities. I did a lot of Etch A Sketch drawings for Disney and Netflix. Although, there's another Etch A Sketch artist who's done a lot of work for Disney, too, that you might be thinking of. But I've done a few for Disney, and I've done a number of them for Netflix at this point. I have not seen that one, Afifi. That one sounds wild. Alright. We are drawing Kirby. Wom's in the chat for Kirby. Kirby will take less time than Staryu. You mostly like art streams because you regain 1 billion brain cells. Yeah, I like the art streams too. I watch some of my friends do art, and I like watching casual game streams. I have some friends who play retro games and who do shiny hunting. And I like those streams too because they're very casual conversational. And I try to host casual conversational streams myself. Is it hard etcha? It's hard to draw in an Etch A Sketch, if that's the question you're asking. It is definitely a difficult skill, but it's possible to learn it, and there are even some people in my chat who have learned and who are pretty darn good. I have to itch my nose. I have a little quirk and strangeness, but not cringiness. Alright, I'll take that. There we go. You're going to sleep? Have a good night. I'm not familiar with that person, Black. Hello, Evelyn. Nice to see you here. If you want to learn how to become a mod, do ! becoming a mod. Yeah, maybe ! Oh. You have to make it all one word. I'm sorry, everybody. I see you all typing it as separate words. You guys are very sweet for trying. You're on the right track, though, everybody. There you go. Nightbot just explained how to become a moderator. At this time, I have a fantastic team of moderators that you see right here. See everybody with a little wrench icon by their names? Shout out to my mods for your modular ways. They're modular, they're moderate, they're moderific, if I do say so myself. Yeah, they have blue names, and then those with crowns are members. So usually they either have blue or green usernames if they're a member. Hey! To anyone just now joining in, I am Etch A Sketching Kirby. I like how angry Kirby is in this game. Have you ever seen that they do different advertising for Kirby games in Japan versus the US? Where in Japan, Kirby's super cute, but in the US, they always choose angry Kirby poses. Like, they need Kirby to be more action-oriented for US audiences. I think it's really funny. Bum, bum. You were just mod one day as well. That tracks. Those who become mods usually don't ask for it. I just bequeath it unto them because they are demonstrating fantastic community skills. And they're the kind of people that I would love to arbitrate future community decisions. That's a very specific request, Jay. I don't think they'll ever give Kirby a gun. Thank you, by the way, to everybody for double tapping the screen. We're at 60 likes. Can we get to that big 100? I'll tell you what. We're at 60 right now. I'm setting a 5-minute timer. If we get to 75 likes in 5 minutes, I will do another free request for all of you. As a reminder, if you would like to guarantee your request, you could do so if you check out the options over here. Am I pointing in the right direction or is it mirrored? Wait, I'm pointing in the wrong direction. There we go. Over here. I was like, I gotta check my OBS for that. Okay, back at it. Kirby, right back at ya. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Okay. Working on Kirby's sword right now. I'm gonna make it a little shorter, more like a knife, because I want to fit the whole sword in the Etch A Sketch screen. Bum, 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 ba-da, bum, ba-da, bum, bum. How often do I stream? I'm trying to get back on at least a 4-day-a-week schedule. Ideally 5 days. So I try to do it in the evenings / afternoons on weekdays. And I would like to add one weekend. But the best way to be informed about when I stream and where I stream is by joining my Discord. We've got a very nice, chill, awesome community though. Very grateful to have such a thriving and amazing kingdom as Princess Etch. Now I'm gonna do some shading on this curb. Shade the shoes. Shade the shoes. Shade the shoes. That's fun to say. I love finding random phrases that are a delight to repeat. Delectable dictation. Ah, I love the kingdom too. And I love all of its denizens. Okay. So now I'm going to shade the hat. And I think I'm going to use, I don't do enough squiggle shading. So I'm going to do it for this hat. There we go. And thank you, by the way, for everybody tapping the reacts. I don't know what the react tapping does, but I appreciate seeing it out of the corner of my eye. The only time I read people's comments out loud, generally, the only time I guarantee it is with super chats. So I don't like repeating things I don't understand because I am a cynical person and I believe that people have ill intent trying to trick me. So I don't appreciate that. Whoa, okay. Don't think I wasn't tempted. My peons. No, no. So right now I'm working on a free request at this time, but I did say if we got to 75 likes in the next 22 seconds, I would do another free request. But we need to get 5 more people to tap the screen. In 15 seconds, 5 more people who haven't done it yet need to double tap the screen. If we get to 75 likes. We're getting close. We're at 70. 5 seconds left, everybody. And the timer went off, and we did pass 75, so I will put up another poll. Now is the time for you to leave your suggestions for what I should etch a sketch next while I finish up this Kirby. So now is your time. Hello, Secret Stormy. What's up, Stormy? I remember you. All right, I'm going to create a poll. Just leave comments in the chat. Thank you, Jeffrey, for the 78th thumbs up. And I always select new options for the next polls. Keep those comments rolling in, everybody. Giving you a few more seconds to put those suggestions in, everybody. All right, I've selected 4 random options from the chat. Thank you, everybody, for your lovely suggestions. I'm going to take a sip of water. While you all make those votes, I am going to grab another Etch A Sketch. Scooting Kirby out of the way in a sec. I'm going to put 1 minute on the timer for the votes, okay? So we have 1 minute starting now. It's currently a tie between Batman and Steve, so make sure to break that tie if you want to be the single vote that gets to be the choice between everyone else. And as a reminder, I am pushing the concept of the new GIFs. You might notice if you're a US viewer right here on YouTube, there is a little, oh my goodness! Well, speaking of GIFs, oh my gosh, Brandon, thank you so much for that lovely Batman gift. I think that means that Batman's going to be happening the next drawing. That is fantastic news. Thank you so much for the lovely super chat. That is so sincerely appreciated. Oh my goodness, we are going to be drawing Batman next. All right, I'm going to prematurely end the poll since Brandon is siding with the people, a real man of the people here. And it looks like Batman won by a landslide here, so fantastic news. And that was the end of that poll anyway, so Batman is going to be what I'm Etch A Sketching next. Let me pull up a pic of Batman. Alright. Oh, that's a nice picture of Batman. Alright. You gotta go. This was very fun. You'll still have to catch my next stream. That makes me very happy to hear. Thank you for subscribing, and I hope you enjoy the plethora of Etch A Sketch videos that I have on my page. If you like Etch A Sketch content, you have found the right place. Alright, let's set Curb aside. We're gonna leave Kirby at the curb, and I will now place a new Etch A Sketch in its stead. So I want to figure out where I'm going to start for this Batman. We're going to start right around here. How you doing, Brandon? Nice to see you here. Okay. So let's place this decently. There we go. And I am now drawing Batman. Who is everybody's favorite Batman villain? I think I like Poison Ivy, if I had to pick one. 'Cause she's cool. I watched the Harley Quinn series on HBO, and it was pretty good. Let me do... I'm going to pin... There we go. Now people know I'm Etch A Sketching Batman! Okay. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Hey! The Riddler's your favorite. That's a fun choice. I'm doing pretty well. I got a lot of work done this weekend. And I'm working on my Christmas card for the year. Very stoked on that. Oh! Brandon and Frida have the same favorite. That's cool. You love to see it. Drawn Batman. I remember a friend of mine in college did a video project where he was Batman and my friend was the Riddler, and they both were like really good at being those characters. Really good. Unfortunately, I provide no additional information on how to find the moderator application. I just make people have to search. That's half the fun. I make it really difficult to become a moderator. It's probably not fun for people who would like to become a moderator. Drawing the Batman. Ba-da-na-na. Yeah, if you really want it, I believe in your ability to find it. In fact, it's kind of an unintentional litmus test for, like, resourcefulness skills. A very useful skill to have as a moderator. If you are resourceful enough to locate the moderator application, then that definitely is positive points for you. Yeah. That's half the fun is the hunt. This Etch A Sketch has such thinner lines than the last one I used. For the moderator application. Every now and then, people express an interest in becoming a moderator. I wonder if having this song in my page is going to demonetize this stream. Does anyone know what song this is from? And can you hear the music? That's another question. Oh, no worries. It's been a while since I've been streaming here on YouTube, so it's good to be back. I'd like to be back more, like, consistently. You can hear the music? That's good news. Yeah, I wonder if anybody knows what this is from. That would kind of surprise me, but maybe. I'm glad to know you could hear the music, though. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. We have 85 likes on the board. Are we going to get to 100? Getting to 100 would be very, very awesome. You've heard it before? Yeah, you might be familiar with it. It's from an older thing. And then you see, like, the top of his Batman logo here. Now it's just into shading. Does anybody here have, like, a favorite DC comic hero? Because I think that my favorite DC comic hero... I'd actually have to think about that a lot because I don't know too many DC comic heroes. I know more Marvel comic heroes. I know there's, like, The Flash, Wonder Woman. There's, Batman, of course, Superman. Flash. Flash would we would never guess Flash's favorite DC comic hero. Yeah, I guess maybe Wonder Woman, cause you know, I might say Wonder Woman. I liked the movie too. That's amazing, Josh. That's when I grew up. That's where I had my first Etch A Sketch was at my grandma's house, and it was a nice early vintage unit too. It's crazy to think that that vintage unit was only like 34 years old at that point, and Etch A Sketch is now over 64 years old. Time is flying, everybody. It's pretty scary. Gal Gadot. Oh yeah, she's pretty. She's pretty. Just coloring in Batman. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Batman. Hey, Jay Friars, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you here. And thank you, Matthew. We do have a person who uses this way too much. Thankfully, it is my career. Woo! Alright, I'm gonna try to fix Batman's eyes to be a little more symmetrical. Alright, that kind of worked. Woo! Whoop, 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 woo! Finishing up shading. Good old Batman. Did I have a timer going for the next live goal? Probably not, because it's been over an hour, hasn't it? When did I start this stream? There's the real question. I gotta use the bathroom, so maybe the timing for ending the stream might be sooner than later, so I can use the bathroom. Bum, bum. I actually have another thing that if a moderator could put this on their to-do list, that would be amazing. And by there, I mean the to-do list. Could you put on the to-do list to do a bathroom break scene? Like, something I can press a button for when I need to use the bathroom on a stream, where it just, like, switches to... I don't know. I'll figure out what the scene will entail, but, like, on OBS, I can switch, like, the inputs and outputs and stuff. That would be amazing. She was good at Fast and the Furious. I've never seen any of the Fast and the Furious movies. Are they fast and furious? You met her at a Make-A-Wish fundraiser? Aw, that's cool, Jeff. Wow. I'm trying to think of, like, who's the most famous person I've ever met. I feel like the most famous people I've ever met were probably, like, B-listers, you know? Definitely not an A-lister. I can't think of any A-listers I've met. Is it out of focus? Wait a minute. I don't think... Well, maybe it's not out of focus. It's just kind of... One second. Let me play with my camera for a second. I'm just realizing that it might be a little blurry for people. It's as focused as it can be. It's just that this is kind of a fuzzy area. It'll all look sharp again when I start to retrace the lines. The music playing right now is from a Yu-Gi-Oh game, but it does kind of have Sonic energy about it. This is from Yu-Gi-Oh! Eternal Duelist Soul for the Game Boy Advance. This song takes me back. Etch A Sketch should be in the Olympics. You need like a waterfall noise. That's not a bad idea. I wouldn't mind having a scene that plays like video footage and has like music, you know? It would be smart for me to make a starting soon scene as well. Could you add that to my to-do list as well? Not my do-do list, my to-do list. It kind of sounded like doo-doo when I said it the first time. Okay, I finished the shading, so now I can make it all crisp again. Like a Monty Python intermission. Ah, thanks, Legend. I appreciate it. Okay, so now I'm going to clean it up. It is tricky to find, so I can understand giving up on finding the moderator application. Alright, so now I'm just... Woo! And we have ourselves a Batman. Batman complete! Batman complete! Haha! Welcome back, Eminem. Very good message. An old movie intermission scene. So I have to do something that YouTube won't demonetize me for. That's the real key. So I gotta be careful. Alright. We're gonna unpin this message here. Thank you, Bradley! And thanks for the suggestion. Now we gotta make an important choice, everybody. It's gonna be between Batman and Kirby. Are you all ready? So... this is the decision of a lifetime, everybody. You have 1 minute. Actually, let me pause the timer for a sec. You have 1 minute to decide which one is going to be erased. And start. Yes erases the top drawing. No erases the bottom drawing. Which one's it gonna be? Make sure to cast your votes. And we have 42 seconds left. It hurt your heart. Aww. Understandable. Which one's it gonna be? Kirby goes hard. Yeah. Kirby ready to fight. Alright. The voting is complete, and it looks like we're erasing the bottom drawing. So Kirby lives another day, everybody. We're gonna set Kirby aside. Erasing Batman in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Batman be gone. Alas. Our time with Batman was so short. Alright, everybody. I am going to be heading out in just a moment, so thank you again to everybody for tuning in. I hope you had a fun time, because I certainly had a fun time myself. I'm going to end that poll right there. So sorry, Bradley. Parting is such sweet sorrow. And I will pause the music for a sec and say some final words. Thank you as always to everybody who tuned in, watched me do some Etch A Sketch drawings today. If you liked what you saw, it would mean the world to me if you considered joining the Discord, !Discord for more information, or consider subscribing to me so you can be informed about the next time I go live. Now, Discord is the most reliable source, but subscribing to me on YouTube is also a fantastic way. Thank you to all of my screen tappers. According to my cell phone, we have 88 people who double tap that screen. Thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate that. Thank you so much to all of my lovely gifters. I am going to thank them for a brief moment. To Brandon, and I know there was someone else who sent fan funding earlier, but it's not showing yet on my end. I don't think I could see the specific gifters, but if you sent a gift, especially those new YouTube coin gifts that are exclusive to the US, the little YouTube rubies, I sincerely appreciate that. That's like the big thing that I'm piloting right now and trying to see how it works in my current live stream ecosystem. So thank you again, everybody. Ooh, are we at 90 now? It says 89 on my end, so it must be catching up in a sec. But thank you again, everybody. And yeah, thanks for the compliment on my Pika hat. I appreciate that. So, sent a couple of those cold. Yes, that was you, Flash. It didn't show in my chat log. I think that YouTube's still betaing a lot. So thank you, Flash, as well for sending the hearts. And all right, everybody, I'm going to head out. I'm going to go use the bathroom. And I'm going to go figure out some dinner. So take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day and night wherever you happen to be in the world. And as always, each and every one of you could be anywhere on the internet. It is the World Wide Web after all. And you've chosen to spend this time with me, which I never want to take for granted. So thank you very much for that lovely time. Seriously, you really could be anywhere on the internet. with all of the TikTok and YouTube brain rot out there, you chose to stick in my stream. And I can't believe I made it above all that brain rot. What an honor it is. So I hope to catch you all next time. Until then, peace out.